डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन युनिव्हर्सिटी.
Namaskar. I, Dr. Khushbu Jadhav, welcomes you all at Chaitanya Studio, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University. So, students, today we will discuss the Master of Business Administration course. In that, we are going to discuss the unit number 1, that is Introduction to Management, and the subject is Principles of Management. So, in this lecture, we have already discussed some points in the last lecture, that is definition of management, the nature of management, and in this lecture, we are going to continue the remaining topics. So, let's move on to the remaining topics. So, today we are going to discuss the importance of management, nature of management, multidisciplinary, that is science, art, and profession, how management is different from the administration, and the last one is universality of management. Now move on to the next slide. The first one is importance of management. Why management is very much important in today's time. So if we talk about the management is everywhere, and everywhere management is necessary nowadays, because without management there is nothing to do, like we cannot achieve the desired objectives. So management is important since its existence. So without management, if we can see the organization, so organization is just a collection of factor of production, because there is no meaning of management and the organization, because the combining efforts of all factor of production, that is land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, all have their own role to play. So conversion of this factor of production into production is only possible through the management. So management plans the activities to achieve the goals with the optimum use of resources. Here you have to very much careful. Why? Because it is the planned activity, but you have to see that the optimum use of resources can be done, because there are many resources but of no use, then there is no meaning of resources. So if the management has maximum resources, you have to be taken care of, like the management has to see that maximum optimum use of resources can be done. So according to Peter Drucker, management is the dynamic life-giving element in every organization. Means according to Peter Drucker, if we see his view, so his view about the importance of management, we can understood from some points given by him, like effective utilization of resources, integration amongst various interest group, stability in the society. He has also focused on to incorporate the innovation. Achievement of goals is also very much necessary, and last one is effective leadership and motivation. So all these points have own role to play. All points have their own importance. First one is effective utilization of resources. So what is the meaning of utilization? To use. Effective means in effective way. Means an organization has factor of production, popularly known as resources. So what are the resources? The resources are man, machine, material, and money. These available resources, how we can use? We already know that there is a scarcity in the nature of these resources, so we have to use in an optimum way. So management does not only choose the particular resource for a particular selected work. We have to see that for which work which resources can be used. In same way, the next one is integration amongst various interest groups. Means an organization includes various interest groups like stakeholders, employees, suppliers, consumers, government, etc. So every group has their own interest in the organization. Like I am doing some business, so I have my own interest to work upon. So in same way, all groups have their own role to play. So despite having various interests, they are directed towards achieving the common goals. Means this direction is given by the management. Means it is the management which integrates different interest groups. So here the management role is there. So management tries to keep balance between all this: people, material, man. The next one is stability in the society. How management gives stability in the society? If we talk about the business operations, so business operates in a continuously changing environment. There are many external and internal factors that affect the business. Still, management has a role to play to stabilize the organization, to stabilize the business. So fluctuation in the business occur for many reasons, like changes in the government policy, competition, technology. So right now I have discussed the different external and internal environment. Like internal environments, this means internally factors can be affected, and externally, so what are the external factors? Like government policy can be changed, competition can be increased, technology drastically change, and new technology suddenly comes. So many things are there. In same way, management brings stability in the society by modifying the resources according to the changing environment. Means again we have to adapt the new changes. We have to change ourselves. If there is a change in the technology, again we have to adapt the new technology. And in same way, we have to become techno savvy also. In same way, to incorporate the innovation. How management related with the innovation? Do something new in social structures and consumers' lifestyles. Their taste and preferences and technology is changing rapidly in today's world. Like the fashion going yesterday, maybe tomorrow the taste and preferences of consumer may be different. So new ideas to develop, to do something new, there is means we have to give some space for doing some innovations, developing some new ideas. So management always focusing on this. So to by incorporating this management to keep the organization alive. So by doing this we can keep the organization alive, or otherwise the same routine work we are doing in a same way daily. But by doing something new, we can give something new to the society. The achievement of goals. So management is goal oriented. We have discussed this many times in this lecture. So we have some predetermined objective, predetermined goal. How we can achieve that? Through management. So that's why management is a goal oriented, and management plays an important role in achieving these objectives. And this achievement is only possible with the combined efforts of human and non-human resources. So students, this line we have discussed many times, because both the effort, combined effort, are necessary to achieve the desired objective. Next one is effective leadership and motivation. Again, management very much important. Why? Because leadership and motivation role to be played. So management makes the organization work in a systematic way, and group efforts is always there. So management can create the teamwork. Management can motivate the employees to work in a better way. Management can create the leader. Management can also focus on the leadership style. So these all are very much important. The next one is difference between management and administration. In first instance, we can understand that like management, say in same way, administration is also there. But no, there is a huge difference between the both. Like if we talk about the management and if we talk about the administration, management implements the policy and achieves the objectives with the help of human and non-human resources. But if we talk about the administration, the overall determination of policies, setting of major objectives, and laying out of broad programs. If we talk about the administration only concerned with the determining the specific goals, while management, it is related with carrying out the all policies which is made by the administration. In same way, administration does not directly involve in the execution of plans and in the achievement of objectives, while management directly involved in the execution of plan and achieving the desired objectives. Administration require conceptual and administration ability more than technical ability, while here the management requires the all ability to be played. In short, we can understand that there is always a terminological dispute between the administration and management term. So in the evaluation phase of management, the term administration and management did not have difference, and we are obviously using the interchangeably. But later on, with the gradual development of management discipline, the terminologically difference was raised. So previously we are using both, instead of administration we are using the management, but now the huge difference between the management and administration are there, so we are using it differently. Some authors suggest that the two can be used interchangeably, while some authors opinion that both are the same. Some have some opinion like they both are different. So the latter has emphasized that the difference exists on the basis of their usage. So the conclusion is that there is a difference, but on what basis? As per their usage. So how we are using, as per that the management and administration are different from each other. Some experts says that some experts opinion are of that they are totally different, including varying activities, means based on our activities, based on our usage, management and administration both are different from each other. If we talk about the universality of management, so the some questions arise like, are the managerial principles universally applicable? Means the application, if the principle we are using in one place, can we use it in some other place? And the results we are getting from both the things, are they same? So yet another controversy has continued since years about the universality of management. So let's discuss about this. The first one is arguments for universality, in that the function. The next one is distinction between fundamentals and techniques of management. The next one is distinction between fundamentals and these practices. The first one is functions of management. So what are the functions of management? So basically we know that what are the functions? The planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling. These are the functions of management, main functions of management. So it is argued that the process of management remains same irrespective of country, like the size of the business, if you talk about the culture, traditions, beliefs of the country. So the only difference is the intensity of each function depending on the various activities, means how they are working, how they want to achieve their results. So depends on that. The next one is distinction between fundamentals and techniques of both management and administration. So it is always required to have the clear distinction between the fundamentals of management, techniques, and how to reach the conclusion about the universality of management. So the reason lies in the fact that management fundamentals are universal, but the techniques of management can be differ. So obviously if we see the management, so management is everywhere, that we have discussed. If we take examples of schools, hotels, management, everywhere the management will be there, but how they are using, how they are applying, so tactics may be differ, maybe principles of following the things may be differ. The next one is distinction between fundamentals and practices. So here again, the universality of management will remain the same, but the practices to be followed. So everywhere the practices can be differ. So universality of management also clarifies the management fundamentals remain same, but the practice can be differ. So as we discussed earlier in this chapter, that management is both science and art. So how it is science? Because it is based on some principles, some experiments, some rules to be followed. And how it is art? So there is some skills. Mismanagement is a skills to be get work from the people. Now arguments against universality, in that the cultural difference, organization philosophy is different, and organization objectives. So this is very simple. Like if we talk about take an example of any country, so the culture they are following there, so culture can be different from country to country. The same way organization philosophy, what they are believing, can be different from organization to organization. And in same way organization objectives. So management is a people oriented process, so people's behavior is shaped by the cultural characteristics. So whenever we are going, we can see the culture, we can adapt the culture. So it is the depends on the management, and management is affected by the cultural variations prevailing in the country. So whatever we are doing, we are getting affected by the culture. So applicability of management principles is determined by the culture of the country. In same way organization philosophies differ. So organization philosophy may be that we have discussed, it is different from organization to organization, and with this difference in the philosophies, organization demand different type of the managing the things, the approaches and the techniques. Next one is organization objective. Obviously the objectives of every organization can be differ. the skills, the practices, if we talk about the experience which are applied in one organization cannot be applied in other organization, because all organization are set up on different parameters and they are working on their own goals. So the reason is different set of objectives are framed by different organization. And this objective depends on the type of organization. For example, profit earning objective is the main objective of business organization, which means not the same in the case of non-business organization. Means if we talk about the NGOs, so they have not the motive of getting the profit. So these are the questions for your means exercise purpose. Long question. What do you mean by the term management? Bring out essential features of management. Then the second one is the concept of management and its importance that we have discussed right now. The third one is concept of universality of management, and that we have discussed right now. That is argument in favor and in against both. The next one is nature of management, as and short question and short notes. Both are there for your practice purpose. So students, here we have completed your first unit, that is introduction to management. We will meet in the next lecture with a new topic. Namaskar.